Well, still good morning. I'm here to discuss with the agri-fish ministers on water resilience and water resilience strategy. But also to inform you about the EUDR discussion on the deforestation. That is a legislation that we have been working hard on for many years. It's a key initiative to fight deforestation, and we are still very committed to continue to fight deforestation. We have also during the last year tried to focus on simplification from different angles. But with that said, we also know that despite our efforts when it comes to simplification, we believe that we cannot really get without this disruption for our businesses and our supply chains. And we have concern about regarding the IT system, given that the amount of information that we put into the system. And that is why we will seek, with the co-legislators, to seek for postponement with 1 year. And that will, of course, also give us time to look at the different risks that this load of information will get into the system, and also on other risks. So I hope that Council and the European Parliament and co-legislators will help us in this to find the necessary time to get the IT system capacity that we need. But now I'm going up to consult with the agri-fish ministers, and also I will consult with the European Parliament later.
Is it possible that you would exempt some companies from this EUDR like we've done with CBAM, because it's just too much information, too much data?
I mean, as I said, it's a lot of things that we now will not a lot of this. I mean, first of all, we need the time to combat the risk with the load of information in the IT system. The other things that we also have been working for a long time is the simplification on different angles, and that I will now also consult with the ministers and also with the European Parliament.
Commissioner, you said you're delaying because of an IT system issue, but it's quite a coincidence that this comes after complaints from the US government and that this was mentioned in the US-EU trade deal. So is this a response to that?
No, it's not linked at all. That was also a discussion that we have with a lot of members, not with states around the world when it comes to the EUDR and the implementation. I just came back from Japan, and also before I was in Malaysia on that, so that is not linked. This is the fact that there's a lot of information coming from industry businesses in a short period of time. That is the overload that we see a risk for, and that is why we need this extra time to see how we can solve that.
Is this at all connected to Indonesia and today the announcement of the conclusion of the trade agreement?
It's not at all linked. It's, as I said, we keep fighting deforestation. It's a really important issue for the world and for European Union. But also with that said, we try to do simplification, see that the system will work, but now we see a risk that we need this extra time about the capacity in the IT system. But I will also, of course, continue consult with the ministers and also with the European Parliament.
Will you talk about the next steps a little bit in terms of procedure?
No, I mean, I said just the next step. I sent a letter to the Council and to the Danish Presidency and to the European Parliament, to the Envi Committee, and then I will go back to them and discuss exactly how we will do the next steps.
And it will be just like last year, so a small amendment calling for a 1-year delay, nothing extra.
At the moment, that is what we are considering. But as I said, we also need to discuss with the ministers and the European Parliament on the different need that we need to do when it comes to simplification.
Could you introduce a zero risk category?
Too early to say anything. I mean, now I have to go up to the ministers. Sorry. Thank you very much.
Thank you.